This thing has not recorded in the last 3 tries. We've got a full house, so as I always say, if you drop out and can't get back in, I'm sorry. So anyway, BK, good to see you, buddy. Did you wake up in that Bugatti this morning? I hope so. And but it's awesome to see everybody this evening. My name is Kerry Miller, and we're going to get our Wednesday night training session going. Good deal, BK. Good deal, buddy. It's great to have everybody on board. We got a lot of new faces in here. A lot of people that I made a couple of posts in the Facebook group today and said we're going to cover this and we'll cover this, and that's what we're going to do. And we go through this every year, and I'm going to say the same thing tonight that I said this same time last year. And got an example from Michael Cahill I want to show, and an example from Matt Dillon, I believe it was, or no, Mylan Goins, I believe it was. And so, but we're going to go through some stuff. If you haven't joined our YouTube channel, I want you to join us at youtube.com/Instant App Wizard, and like us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Instant App Wizard. That's not our group page. If you did not get your text tonight, okay, if you did not get your text tonight, pick up your phone right now and text app call, one word, APPCALL to 727-478-1343. Remember, you do have to opt in. And if you ever forget if you sign up for training or not, you can always go sign up at instantappwizard.com/training. If you sign up once, you've signed up for the whole series. I think it runs for about 4 months with GoTo, but we'll see. Real quick, this was in our Facebook group, and I tell you what, Mike Cahill, I love you, buddy. I just want to tell you that straight off the bat. Mike is my kind of guy because he and I think so much alike. How do you join the Facebook group? You just go to the Facebook group and request to join, and we will let you in. It is a closed group. We have to accept you. So if you'll go in there and join, I'll see you go in. Make sure if you did not sign up under your Facebook name, okay, like Tom Hell, or your Instant App Wizard name, Tom Hell, or whatever your Instant App Wizard name is, if I don't let you join, then that's because I didn't recognize the name. And I check everybody to keep the spammers out. Mike said, I'm not recommending you sell your apps, whatever the flavor, for less than you should. And we're going to talk about pricing in just a moment, but I love the way he pointed this out. But consider these numbers. Think about all weekend. Pull out a blank piece of paper, write them down. Play with them. Write them on your bathroom mirror with a dry erase marker. Please make sure it's a dry erase marker, or your wife will probably mark you. If you have 500 apps in your inventory and over the course of 1 year sold each one for a measly $100, you would gross $50,000. The next year, charging a $50 annual hosting fee, you would gross $25,000 in passive income. In addition to the $50,000 you make selling another 500 apps for a total of $75,000. In this scenario, you didn't upgrade anybody, you didn't sell them any additional services. Imagine what happens to those numbers when you do upgrade, upsell, and cross-sell. What begins to change your life? Have you ever been so excited about something that you couldn't sleep? This may be one of those nights. Guys, you're sitting on a powder keg and you don't even realize it. And Mike couldn't have made it any simpler, okay? I've had so many people say, Kerry, why do you sell that digital business card for $99, $98, okay? $49 set up and $49 a year. Why would you do that? Because of that right there. Because of that right there. And then I go back and upsell them to full apps, and then I go back and upsell them to a video package, or I go back and upsell them to a texting package. That's the reason right there. If you can't go out, and sell these apps all day long for $100, and I'm not recommending what you sell them for either, and I'm going to go through that in just a moment. But what I'm saying is go out every day and sell an app. Sell 2 of those at $100. That's $200 a day. That's $1,000 a week. That's $4,000 a month. Working 5 days a week. I don't know about you, but that's good money. Okay. Some make more than that. Some make less than that. But that's really good money. And I think that it's not out of the questions to say it can be done. It's done every single day. But it's kind of like, and I was saying this in the pre-show, and I'll say it again. I had someone call me the other day, and I said, how's sales? And they were all bummed out, and they said, not too good. And then I said, let's go through your day today. And that's what I'll always do. If you ever call me and tell me that things aren't going well, I'm going to ask you these simple questions. So I want you to ask yourself these simple questions. I said, what are you doing right now? He said, I'm making a sticker that goes on the back of the cell phones so they will know how to find the app. And I said, awesome, dude. I said, how much money did you make? Well, I haven't gone out yet. I was making this sticker, and then we continue to talk. I'm going to tell you something, and I might hurt your feelings, and if I do, maybe it's kind of like Mike says, maybe this will be one of those things that excites you so much you can't sleep tonight. I will promise you this, and I'm going to tell you like it is. If you don't get up your butt and walk out that door and go to work, you're not going to sell any apps. How many people do not agree with that? And this is one of those yes or no's, because I'd really like to see if there's anybody in the group tonight that doesn't agree with that. Does anybody in this group agree that if you do not get off your butt, walk out that door, you're going to sell apps? Does anybody agree with that? Not agree with that? Anybody at all? No, that's not true, Todd, because somebody got off their butt and went out and sold. Not true at all. Somebody had to get up and go sell. And I'm going to tell you something. If you've got salespeople and you're not going out there with them and going out there checking on them and making sure that they're selling and making sure they're doing the thing, then you're probably not going to have those salespeople very long. You're probably not going to make very many sales. But, yeah, you did not physically do it, but someone did. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You got to get off your butt and go sell. And that's just the way it is. And if you go out every day and you sell a couple of apps, so what, it takes you 8 hours. Go out and talk to everybody you can. Make sure they see your apps. Leave them whatever you leave them, a flyer, an app, a postcard, whatever you leave them, okay? If you will do that, you're going to sell apps. You're going to. And if you don't do that, and you call me, and I ask you, and you say, well, I did this, and this, and this, and this today, and then I say, well, did you go out and sell anything? You can say, well, no, I never got to that. I never got that far yet. Well, guess what? You ain't going to make no money. You're not going to make any money. So, some of you may say, well, dang, that's pretty harsh, Kerry, but it's the truth. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I could lie to you and say you're going to sit at home and make money, but it don't work that way. Okay? I can promise you it don't work that way. And Mike, thank you, Mike, once again. Mike always posts something every week that I like, and this is such a true statement. And our Facebook group, if you haven't joined our Facebook group, and that came from our Facebook group, and we get some really great stuff, that comes from the Facebook group. This is one of them, okay? And we have some people that post some really, really, really great stuff in there. But go to facebook.com/groups/Instant App Wizard. You do have to be brought into the group. Yeah, I agree. You know what? Greg Marshall just posted something cool and posted that in the Facebook group. He says, I call BS on anyone who says you cannot make 6+ figures using Instant App Wizard platform alone. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that is such a true statement. And we have people doing that, making 6 figures, doing nothing but using the, we go in there and we try to recreate so much crap, man. Greg says he's making 6 figures using IAW alone. We have so many people going in there and they put so much crap in there, then their apps don't work, and then they have problems and all that stuff. Yeah, you're right, Tom. He uses QR code and pulls it out, and it's what he gives the person. He shows them how to use it. Okay, but join that Facebook group, and we will bring you into that if you're an Instant App Wizard member. Hey guys, does anyone know a good price point for a real estate company? I've sold them, but didn't want to scare them with a price too high. Thanks. And people started talking about value and started talking about all this stuff, and I'm going to tell you right now, If you're asking somebody else in that group what to sell your apps for, you shouldn't. And I know you're saying, well, Kerry, I've got to figure it out somehow. First off, what is your worth? What is your worth? Your worth and my worth are two separate things. You need XYZ dollars and I need XYZ dollars. And if I come in there and say, you know what, sell it for $199 and $99 a month, I may tell you that, and you go out for 6 months and do that, and you go bankrupt because it costs you more to fill up your car. It costs you more to go out. It costs you more to eat lunch. It costs you more to do business than it does me. Then I just did you a disservice by saying, hey, dude, charge $199 and $99, and you're going to nail it every time. Because I don't know that. So I'm not going to tell you how to price your apps. You got to start by knowing what is your worth. Me, I'm going to tell you right now, $250 an hour is my worth. Okay? That's what Kerry Miller is worth. If you called me up and said, Kerry, could I get an hours of consultation with you? I'd really like to sit down with you one-on-one and go through this stuff. I'm telling you right now, no, don't check the competition. You don't know, the check competition don't know what your worth is. That's where you make your mistakes. You're concerned about what somebody else is making. Matter of fact, somebody said that. What is somebody else doing? Who cares what somebody else is doing? Don't check your competition. Who cares what the competition is? You don't have any competition. There is none. What is your worth? Because I'm going to tell you right now, there's competition out there charging $30 for a piece of crap, and I know for a fact that I'm worth more than $30. You know? I know what I'm worth. And I'm not going to go out and sell it any less than that. It's like, and I'm going to use the digital business card as an example. Okay? This is an example. I can build a digital business card in 10 minutes or less. A digital business card in 10 minutes or less. I charge $98 for that digital business card. That's 6 business cards an hour. And that's if I get up and go get a glass of tea, come back, eat a donut, eat a cracker, eat a cookie, go in and make lunch. I can do 6 an hour. So what am I making an hour? $600 in an hour. Okay? But you may not be able to do 6 business cards an hour. Maybe you add something that I don't. So how can I tell you, yeah, donuts are bad for you. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for reminding me of that. I just got some on my wife just went to the store and bought me some. But think about it for a moment, okay? Think about this. You're asking 50 different people in a group what you're worth. I don't know. So for me to tell you how to price your apps, now we started off this company at $199 and $99 as a base. That was 3 years ago. 3.5 years ago. What's it worth today? We've upgraded the system. There's new things in there. We got 2.0, the baddest apps on the market. Okay? What's it worth? What's the value of your app? And we're going to talk about that very heavy in a minute. Because this is the time of year when what happens. We started this company, I think, in April. People started coming in, so sales started really rolling around in the fall. So what happens every fall? What is happening right now with most of our resellers? What's happening? If you started and things are rolling, what's going on? Does anybody know? No. I'm asking what is happening right now. Renewals. Yeah, taxes. I know. I just got a bill today to pay $4,600. Renewals. Okay? And let me tell you something. If you did not give that customer value, guess what you're not going to get? Guess what you're not going to get? Renewals. That was a trick question, I know, but renewals. It's not going to happen. And we're going to talk about tonight one specific thing that if you do not turn your customers onto, and I don't care how you do it, okay? I don't care how you do it. That's right. We are providing a digital asset that will continue to produce revenue for them, the goose that lays the golden egg. Thank you, Michael Cahill. That's a very good quote. Very good quote. Okay? But if you're not showing them the value, and this is what happens. I'm going to tell you what happens because I talk to so many of you. Because this time of year, my phone's ringing off the hook, and everybody's crying, and I say, let me ask you a question. Did you get them into the marketing platform? No, I know you said that last year. I never went back, and I went back for the $600 that they owe me, and I've had 10 people today. That's $6,000 a carry. They didn't write me a check for $600. They told me to take my app and shove it, and now I didn't make no money today. Oh, well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't have an answer for you. When you call me and say that, I don't have an answer for you. Because I preach every single week, you've got to get them in the marketing platform. I preach it every single week. You've got to get them into the marketing platform. Because if all they've got is an app that's doing absolutely nothing for them, and you can't go in there and show them in Google Analytics that, hey, guys, look, man, I know you don't want to redo this thing, but you've had 785 people jump into this app this year. You've had 2,000 people jump into this app this year. And if you can't go in there and show them that, yeah, if you take care of the customer, they'll renew. That's exactly right. But guess what y'all don't do? You're not taking care of your customers. You're too worried about the new sale, okay? And so if you do not get out there and show them how to use this app, it's like I was talking to a fellow last night. What's easier, to go out and sell one app for $300 or to go out and sell 6 apps for $50? What's easier? $50 a piece, that is. What's easier? That's right, one app. No, definitely not 6 fur. That's not the easiest thing. One app for $300. Because let me tell you what happens, okay? And this goes back to your worth. You can build that one app for $300 in 30 minutes. So now you're still worth what? $600 an hour. Okay? You're still worth $600 an hour. One app for $2.99 or 5 apps for $49 or 6 apps for $49. I'm telling you. And it doesn't matter if it takes you all day to do the same sale. You want me to tell you what you got? One customer to deal with that's satisfied or 6 customers to deal with that's not satisfied. You know? I'm telling you. It's the way it is. That's a good point, Woodrow. Woodrow said, if you get them to sign a form that you're going to delete and terminate the app from the web, and that makes them think twice about canceling, and then offer them a discount if they need to if they need to renew. You know, I mean, you've already got their money. Renewal is additional income. All right, renewals are additional income. What's the value of the app? I mean, somebody said, well, they make a lot of money off of commissions or something like that. You cannot value an app on what somebody else makes. You've got to set the value yourself. You cannot value an app off of what the customer does. Number one, that's not fair to your customer base. Number two, that's going to get around. And number three, Number three, they're going to start talking about you in a bad way. Put your price on your apps. If you know it takes you 30 minutes to do 12 photos, then price it accordingly. You know, whatever you're going to put in there. Okay? So what's your value? What's your worth? What's the value of the app? We're fixing to talk about the value of an app in here in just a moment. But I can't remember who put this quote up, but I'm telling you, don't ask everybody else what to price your apps. You've got to know yourself because nobody knows what you're worth. Yeah, Woodrow says most businesses spend more time on paper towels and toilet paper than they do on marketing their business. I'm telling you guys, I see it every day. I've been out on the streets hard this last 2 weeks so I can bring new marketing information to you. Nobody knows that. I don't care what anybody says. Nobody knows what a mobile app is, and they don't know how to use it. I'm telling you right now. And that's in Dallas, Texas. Okay? Marketing platform. Let's take a look real quick at the marketing platform. Does everybody know even where the marketing platform is? Does everybody know how to get to the marketing platform? Greg Marshall says, I was the first an app customer before becoming a reseller. As an app customer, I can tell you personally, my app is worth over $10,000 because that is how much revenue it has generated. Okay? Some people said they don't know where the marketing platform is. I'm fixing to show you. You've got to go into the app. Okay, go into the messaging center. Hang on just a moment. Send new messages. Now this is in 2.0. Okay? This is in 2.0. It's a little bit different in 1.0, and I'll show you in 1.0 in just a moment, but I want to start off in 2.0. Many of you have trouble selling texting, and I'm not sure why, but you're afraid to ask for another $30. Okay? And I'm going to talk about texting in here in just a moment. Whether you get them on texting or not, you have got to get them into the marketing platform, and you have got to show them how to start building their list. Okay? It's extremely, extremely simple. They put their message here. They click on who they're going to do. Even if they're doing email subscribers, you've got to show them how to get those subscribers. And you show them that by showing them where the Join Our List button is on the app. Click on that. Sit there and put the information in. Now, many of you say, well, Kerry, we don't have our computers with us. You don't need to do this from a computer. You need to show them how to do this from their mobile phone. And you do that by going to onetap.mobi, okay? And it brings up the marketing platform. And you need to go to the marketing platform right from inside onetap.mobi so you can show them exactly how to do it, okay? You have to show, I don't think I can pull up onetap.mobi on a computer. I don't think. No. If you go to onetap.mobi on your phone right now. Onetap.mobi. Okay? Everybody go to onetap.mobi. Because it's going to take you to a mobile version of onetap.mobi, not the online sign-up version. Everybody there? Everybody there? It's very important you go there, I'm telling you. Because if you don't do this, if you cannot walk into a store and do this, you're in bad shape because you cannot show them what the power of the marketing platform is. Okay? Everybody is there. Now you can log into, and you should be able to log into your account from right there and go to your marketing platform. Okay? That's your marketing platform. I'll do some screenshots if I have to for next week. Okay? But I didn't realize, honestly, I didn't realize people didn't realize you couldn't do that. But you have to show them from that phone. You do not want to show them they've got to go to a laptop. You don't want to show them that they've got to go to anything else but that phone. Does that make sense to everybody? Does everybody understand that? Why do we want to do that? Why do we want to show them specifically they need to go and use their phone? Anybody, please? Says log in the mobile version. Ease of use. Well, does a business owner want to be mobile and have to lug around a laptop or a tablet? Heck no, man. You want to show him that he is fully mobile ready. Fully mobile ready. Now I'm going to sign into mine. I'm on mine right here. Okay, let me lady. in Italy. Okay? You've got to show him he's total mobile ready. Yeah, they see and do it. Absolutely. OneTap.mobi. OneTap. I'll put it up here. Maybe you can see it. .mobi. And it's going to take you into a login screen, but it's a mobile login screen. Guys, if we have to be here all night, we're going to do this right. Okay? I'm telling you. Now, if you do not have texting, I don't have one. They just redid this computer for me, and I don't have one on this computer yet, Kenny, and I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I know what you're talking about, an emulator on this phone, on this computer. You see where it says send to email on, post on Facebook on, post on Twitter. If you've got texting on there, it's going to say text messages. And under text messaging, it's going to have all of your what? Hard to see what text. It's hard to see. Yeah, it's going to have your keywords. It's hard to see the text. Not on my phone. What kind of phone you got, Gary? Mine is plain as day. Does anybody have trouble seeing the text on their phone on OneTap? I mean, mine's a white screen with a blue box and 150 characters, and no, everybody says they can see it fine. But anyway, you turn on what you're going to do, and you send the message from right here on their phone. But the first thing you want to do is you want to go in there to the join our list, and you want to have them join our list. Now, I'm going to say this, and I say it every single week, and I'm going to tell you and tell you and tell you until I'm blue in the face. If you do not have texting on your phone, if you do not have texting, and I don't care if you just get a $15 package, yeah, you don't see texting keywords on yours. Do you have texting keywords on your app? Do you have anybody logged into your app? I mean, do you have anybody that's signed up for that? Yeah, and I'm going to get to that ROI calculator here in just a minute. Where is join our list? It better be on your app. That's where you put it. You've got to go into your app and show them join our list. Okay? You've got to go to your app. Hang on just one second. See right here where it says join our list? And have them join your list. Do it right there in front of them. Support at instantappwizard.com. And have them join your list. And then go into the mobile marketing platform. Now, what have you just done? You're not fixing to just sit there and demonstrate this. When you're demonstrating this, what have you just done with this customer? When you say, hey, what I would like you to do is join our list because I want to demonstrate this to you. Especially if you got text messaging and you get their phone number. What have you just done? Anybody? You got them on your list. You got them on your list. Now what can you do to them every single month? If they didn't buy from you, you can sit there and market to them 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 until they take themselves off the list. And not only can you market to them, you can market to them at the push of a button for 90 seconds. And what do they see next time you walk in there? Say, hey, John, I just wanted to see if you really got the power of the promotion of that marketing platform for that mobile app because you get my marketing information every single month. He says, you know what, Kerry, I didn't know if you was ever going to stop in again. Would you please sign me up? He said, my gosh, man, that's phenomenal. Because you show them. Listen, everybody would like to make the sale on the first date, right? What, don't we all want to make the sale on the first date? Isn't that what we want to do? Of course we do. And I'm going to lie to you, if when I walk out of a deal and I don't close the deal, that I'm not disappointed. And it happens, you know. I mean, you'll have one person tell you you're the greatest salesman in the world, and the next guy picks you out by the shirt and throws you out, you know. And it happens that way. There's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Okay? But you've got to get them to join the list. You've got to walk in with your mobile app, not a PowerPoint presentation, not a paper presentation, not a notebook filled full of crap. You need to walk in with that mobile app, and you need to sit down, and you need to ask them. Let me ask you a question, John. Is your business mobile ready? Nope. Would you like it to be? Nope. Tom Miles, what comes out of my mouth next? What's the next word I say, Tom Miles? And I can guarantee you Tom Miles will get it right. I asked him twice. Why? Tom answered before Tom Miles did. Why? And people make fun of the way I say why. Okay? They tell me it don't have an I on the end of it. Why? And shut your mouth. Close your lips. Don't say another word. Now you get all the information you need to sell that mobile app. Well, you know, Carrie, I don't understand it. That's why I'm here today, Tom. Well, you know, Carrie, it's too expensive. That's why I'm here today, Tom. I'm going to show you how just affordable it is. You know, Carrie, I don't think my business needs it. You know, Tom, that's exactly why I'm here. Because, Tom Miles, what's the first question I ask him when I walk in the door? What's the first question Kerry Miller asks every time he walks in the door? How's business? That's exactly. I've been telling Tom that for 3 years. How's business? And what are they going to tell you? What is 99% I'm going to tell you? It sucks. Tom ain't going to tell you it's great. I tell you, I talk to him every day. Yeah, it sucks with enthusiasm. That business is terrible, man. It's down so bad, I can't even afford a mobile app. Why? Because I don't have the customers. Tom, what if I could sit down with you today and show you how this mobile app is affordable for your business and teach you how to bring those customers back time and time again, okay? Time and time again. And not only are your customers going to return that used to come here, but they're going to bring people with you because why? You're going to give them a special offer using our mobile marketing platform. You see, Tom, it's not really all about the app. It's about marketing. Tom, what's a cup of coffee cost? What's a soda cost? What did it cost you to go eat lunch today? What if I could put you in an app for that price? What's he going to say? Heck yeah. Absolutely. You know? Because now you're showing him, what did we talk about, the first word we talked about tonight? Value. You're Tom says, hell yeah, sell it to me. Give me that app. You know? Value. You're building value the whole time. Why are you building value? Because you're answering every one of his questions. Do you know why someone does not buy? Does anybody know why someone doesn't buy? And this is age-old adage, sales adage from years gone by. Do you know why a customer? They don't see the value. That's right. They don't see the value. They do not see the value. When the value is clear, decisions are easy. Very good, Kenny. That's exactly right. If they see the value in what you have, and that's going to be my next thing. That's going to be my next thing to tell you right there, Andy. I'm going to tell you how I used that the other day. If they don't see value in it, they're never going to buy it. And if you do not answer all their questions and they are still open, there's still a question open in their mind, they're not going to buy it. I learned this saying a long time ago. Okay? Supposing for a moment that I can help you fix whatever, put a blank there. I can help you fix your customer acquisition problem. I can help you fix returning the customers that aren't coming back. I can help you do everything that you said. Supposing for a moment that I could do that. Then would you be interested in going mobile today? If they say no then, pack your stuff up, get your phone, and walk out the door, because you're really talking to somebody that's brain dead. Okay? Yeah, no means not obvious. Yeah, there's something there that's not obvious. Okay? Yeah, they got to see the value. They got to see the benefits. Marketing and engaging your customers where your customers are when you want to engage them instantaneously. Okay? If you're going to sell something, you better know it. Thank you, Tom. Ain't that the dang truth? Okay? Ain't that the dang truth? So get them to sign up on your list, and I'm going to tell you right now, and I can go through, and I won't, but I could go through every person on this deal right now, and I bet you 90% of you do not have texting on your apps. You say, I'm not going to spend that $15. You know how much money you're losing by not spending $15 a month? Do you know how much you're losing because you're not spending? I got people telling me right now, I don't, I do, I don't. Thank you for being honest. Do you know how much money you're losing by not having texting on your app and able to go in there and show them? Tons. If you walked into a car dealership tomorrow, okay? You walked into a car dealership tomorrow. You guys kill me, man. You walk into a car dealership tomorrow and there wasn't a single car on the lot. And he said, I'll tell you what, I want you to buy that blue Ford sitting over in the corner, and you don't see it. And he says, it's got a nice engine in it. Boy, it runs great. I'm going to sell it to you for $10,000 right now. Would you write a check? Heck no. But I guarantee you if that blue Ford was sitting over there and it looked hot and you wanted it, it was worth $10,000, you're going to pay for it. You know? Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Greg. Greg says, know your product, but don't let knowledge or lack thereof keep you from opening the car door. Let me tell you something, guys. If you know how to open an app, you are 10,000 steps ahead of your competition. And 10,000 steps after your clients. They don't know anything about it. You can tell them anything. You can talk as much BS as you want, and they're going to believe it. Just make it good BS that goes along with what you're doing. And the more BS you talk, the more knowledgeable you're going to get, and it's going to flow. I'm telling you. If you let knowledge, if you sit down behind the computer like so many people does, okay, and they sit there all day and they read it, I bet I've got to know. You know, most of you don't even know where the marketing platform is. I mean, I don't know how much knowledge you're going to gain if you're in front of that computer every day. You know? I mean, you gotta, yeah, nose will teach you a lot. That's exactly right. Analyze every cell. Okay? But you got to use the marketing platform, and you got to go in there and you got to understand it. And you got to go in there with one-tap.mobi, okay? That's right, paralysis of analysis. You're exactly right, BK. Okay? And you've got to know how to show them that one-tap.mobi. Don't go in there with a laptop and show them how to do it on a laptop, because they are mobilized. You just told them they don't need all that other crap. You told them they needed to be mobile. All right? I'm telling you what I did this week, and let me tell you, it's working great. You know, I sell digital business cards. So I would look very bad if I walked in and they did not allow me to put my my digital business card on their app, okay? I mean on their phone, and so I could gain them as a possible customer later, okay? So since I'm selling digital business cards, I don't want to give them a what? What do I not want to give them? Anybody? I don't want to give them a business card, okay? I don't want to give them a paper business card. That's exactly right. So you know what I did? Ordered me some beautiful postcards, just like you would mail out. I didn't give them a business card. I'm giving them a big old 4x6 postcard. I'm not giving them a business card. I'm selling business cards. I'm going to say, you know, this is exactly what I say. I say, hey, I just want to leave you one of my postcards. That way it'll save me 33 cents having to mail it to you. And they look good and they're sharp. And they get a postcard. And I didn't have to spend 33 cents to mail it. Okay? Because I'm selling business cards. Yeah, I'm from Palm Beach. Wish you were here. So guys, you've got to understand this marketing platform. When you get off here tonight, next week when I ask where the marketing platform is, and I want to take a screenshot of everybody that's in here tonight, do not tell me you don't know where that marketing platform is. All right? Do not tell me. Because if you don't know, that's why you're not making sales, and that's surely why you're not getting renewals. I can guarantee you that. I've had a half a dozen people crying this week. Gary, I don't know why they're not renewing. They don't see no value. They have no return on their investment. You know? Use that ROI calculator, onetap.mobi/ROI. Use it. Okay? Use it. But they've got to understand value. They've got to understand value. Okay? Any questions on the marketing platform? That's right. You need to jump and take the, Katie says it's called a platform because we need to jump and take the plunge. Any questions on that? At all? Anybody? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Somebody just texted me and said, are we having trading tonight? What do you think I ought to text back? Golly. 727-478-1343. Text app call. Okay? Is Foursquare still a player? Yeah, it starts at 1 hour. Absolutely. But I bet you whoever sent that to me didn't sell no apps today. What do you think? But anyway, so get in there and know that marketing platform. Now let's talk about texting for a moment. Okay? And let's talk about adding text service. Now guys, let me tell you something. I had a bunch of you tell me right now, you didn't get a notification? I got my notification tonight. Sign back up. Maybe you got lost in the system. I got mine at 7:43. Yep, everybody else is saying they got theirs. Sign back up, Will. Maybe you got kicked out for some reason. Everybody said, yeah, I got mine. You see this right here, 500 text messages? And guys, I'm not trying to sell text messaging, okay? If you get it, you do. If you don't, you don't. There's nothing I can do with it, okay? I mean, I can't force you to go buy $15 worth of text messages a month. But if you're on this call right now, okay, and there is a ton of you, and you don't have messaging on your app, let me highly recommend before you go out and sell tomorrow and go in and take this onetap.mobi and use it as a marketing platform that you go in tonight and you sign up for at least 500 text messages so you build your own marketing list so you can go out there and continue to market to these people and show them how to make it work, okay, for them. And then now you've got a customer for life and you don't have to worry about renewals. And it's kind of like Mac Cahill said in the beginning, go out and sell them for $100, then go back and sell them $30 a month worth of texting. And next month you're going to get them for another, next year you're going to get them for another $100 and continue getting your texting money. 1,000 texts, 1,000 people text. I mean, 1,000 customers texting at $15 a month, profiting on $15 a month is $15,000. Okay? I mean, it's simple math, right? Simple math. And you know what you'll find? Eventually you're out there buying 5,000 text messages for the simple fact why? Because you've got such a list that you're marketing to. Okay? Mike Cahill said he don't need a reminder for trading. He wakes up on Wednesdays thinking about tonight's training. Thank you, Mike. Okay? And that's the way it is. Go in and get you some text messaging because you're not going to be able to show this platform without it. You can't. It's impossible. Absolutely impossible. Make sense? Does that make sense to everybody what I'm saying? If it don't, please tell me. You know, BK, you're always the first one to say yes. I appreciate that. Dollars, not cents. Who wrote the book of love? Me. Okay, we'll roll on here. Everybody's sitting. Now they're just sending funny stuff. I'm earning to be a millionaire with you. Absolutely, BK. That's right, brother. That's right. We're going to drive our Bugatti. All right. Why texting? I've talked about it for 40 minutes. I'm fixing to talk about it for about 30 more. All right. This is why they need texting. Now, you can go in and do the marketing platform, and you can do it with email. You can do it with Facebook and do it with Twitter. You don't have to have texting. But when you do that, okay, and they're going to say, what's the first day? They say, hell, I never look at my email. Yeah, but the why on what? Absolutely. Why texting? All right? So you go there and show them, you say, well, you can do this by email, and they're going to say, well, you know what, I don't never look at my email. But when you go there and say, let me ask you a question, when you get a text message, how fast do you look at it? Shoot, within a few seconds. Within a few seconds. Within a few seconds. Okay? And you can show them that. Show them that. Yes. In seconds. All right? Because they're going to tell you, I never look at my email. Okay? It's immediate. There's no long waiting time for designs to be mocked up or campaigns to be printed. Just decide what your message is. Sending a bulk SMS to your customers takes no longer than sending a text on your own phone. So not only will you free up some precious time, and guys, we know our time is precious. Okay? We know our time is precious. Very precious. All right? Very precious. Does anybody have time they can throw away? Anybody at all? Okay, our time is precious. So not only will you free up some precious time, but with over 90% of messages read within 3 minutes of being received, you can see results immediately. And your customers understand that. Why do they understand that? If you will show them how to sign up for your list and they get that text message, the first thing they're going to do is pull their phone up and look at it because it's going to make the sound that they're recognized. It's going to make the text message sound. And they're not even realizing you sent it. They're going to open it up. And what have you just done? You've just sold them on text messaging. Okay, within 3 minutes of being received, you can see results immediately. Mobile friendly. What are we? We are a mobile business. I see guys going out, man, and they're trying to sell sell text message marketing and showing them how to do it on their computers. And, you need to log into this, and, boy, you get this nice dashboard, and you get to look at all this crap, and they're never going to use it. Why? Because what do they have in their hand? If you can't do it from your mobile phone, you're not going to do it anymore. It takes too long to log in. You've already got all your business stuff on your computer. You're not going to take it down. You're going to bring your phone out, and that's what you want to use. Okay? Yeah, that's right, exactly right. And I'm going to talk about that. Kenny said it best. Some folks will say, well, I don't want to bother my customers with text. Yes, you do. First off, they're going to read it, but also it's double opt-in. So they've got to opt in. If they opt in, they want your information. Okay? They want your information. Making your business mobile friendly is no longer something to consider later. And that's a great sales point on the mobile apps. Mobile is here, not going anywhere. SMS is compatible with pretty much every mobile phone, so you won't need to worry about alienating some users or getting your customers on board with brand new technologies. They don't have to learn some complicated WordPress back-end program to try to send text messages. Y'all saw how simple the one-tap.mobi. You know what's funny? I'm holding my phone up showing this to the screen. Y'all only have to show them the one-tap.mobi. It's got 4 on and off buttons on it and a place to put the text message. That's all they need. The kitty says, I can see it. I don't know why I did that. Customers love it. SMS is a really simple and accessible way of engaging with each other, and with an open rate of 98%, it is head and shoulders above any other communication method in terms of read rate. okay? Most people send and receive text messages on a daily basis, so we know your customers will like, have access to, and know how to use what? SMS. Why? Because everybody does it. Okay? Everybody does it. Make sense? Direct. I can promise you this. Michael Cahill says the stats say young people do over 150 texts a day. Yeah, texting, not sexting, right? Right. But talk with your hands too, don't you? Yeah, I do talk with my hands, buddy. You're right. And I'm all over the place during these webinars. Most of us don't leave the house without our mobile phone. In fact, it's probably within arm's reach 24/7. Besides meeting face-to-face or calling each customer, I can't think of a more direct way to communicate your message while ensuring the message is delivered straight into the right hands at the right time. At the right time. Why is it the right time? Because they've got control of the marketing platform. They can bring customers, and you've got to communicate this to them. They can bring customers into their business, and let me tell you, tell them this. It's going to cost you $90 to see if it works. Because I can promise you, if they're doing it every day, and you're watching their numbers, if you're not watching their numbers and seeing that they're using it, I can promise you, you go back in 90 days, and they're not going to keep it. But if they're watching their numbers, and they're seeing people sign up, and you're watching their numbers, and if they're not, you go back and check on them and say, hey, I notice you're not getting any sign-ups. What's the problem? What's the problem here? Okay? And they're seeing people sign up, and they know that they're marketing to people, and they start seeing when they push that button and those messages go out, and somebody comes in and buys a new pair of jeans, or somebody comes in and gets an upgrade on their insurance, or somebody comes in and buys a new book, or somebody comes in and gets another oil change, or somebody comes in and buys a new set of tires, or whatever it is, whatever the niche is, okay? When they come in and do that, what are they going to say? Man, this work. I just paid for text message marketing for the whole year off that tire sale. I'm fixing to show you that, Gary. Sure am. Simple. As we try and juggle our busy lives, it can sometimes feel like we have too much information to take in. Emails go unread, adverts ignored, and leaflets discarded. SMS is a small and simple and gets the message across instantly without any messing around. How many text messages do you receive that you don't read? Isn't that a powerful question? Isn't that a powerful question? They'll know they came from the app if you ask them. What brought you in today? My dad used to ask that question every single time somebody walked in the door. Hey, what brought you in today? Oh, I saw your ad in the newspaper. Come in and get that chicken fried steak. Come in and brought that chicken fried steak. Ask. Ask. Isn't that simple? You got to teach them, though. These people don't understand how to market. They think marketing is putting an ad in the newspaper and not ever asking if how somebody came in. Okay? Ask. Yeah. If you're selling texting within the app price, absolutely. And I was gonna bring that up. Thank you, BK. Yeah, chicken fried steak every night. That's right. I had chicken fried steak tonight, as a matter of fact, with potatoes and gravy and a salad. Salad offsets everything else. If you have a tough time selling texting, okay? If you have a tough time selling texting, add it into the app price, the 500 package. If you sell it in the app for $100, and that's your market price, and that's your value for the app, go to 130 and put 500 text messages on there. But you've got to still explain to them the texting. Okay? You've still got to explain to them texting. Does everybody understand that? If you do not go in there and market texting and show them how to use it, They don't, you could give it to them all day long, but if they don't use it, guess what? You're going to lose them. It's going to happen. Trust me, I'm talking to resellers all day. You're going to lose them. Okay? Keywords are easy to set up on an SMS. Can be anything from your brand name to a memorable word. Advertise your keyword on your website, printed media, or in your store, allowing customers to opt into your mailing list. You see, you just don't use this text message marketing with the app. You got to get them to put it anyway. Text SMS to 555-555-1212 for exciting news and special offers. Get them to put it on every single thing they have. Go into QRstuff.com and you can set up where they can scan a QR code and text message the keyword to them. You want to advertise that text message platform on everything, and you've got to teach them to do that. They need to put a sign out by their street, okay? A big table tent sign, okay, made out of wood. It's about 8 by 8, and it says text app call to the number or whatever their keyword is, and get them to sign up. Okay? You got to do that. Text message marketing isn't just about this app. It's not. It's about that phone number and those keywords. Because no matter what they do, they've got to build that list. And where do they see the list being built? Inside the marketing platform. And you've got to teach them that. Not only does this provide you with lots of new contacts to communicate with, but it also generates an instant lead with little effort required from you or your customer. And I mean little effort. Little effort at all. Very little effort. And it's extremely inexpensive. I don't know where you can go out and acquire a customer for 6 cents. I don't know where you can do it. Customer acquisition is very expensive. On the marketing platform, yeah, there's one right on the marketing platform, a video. Not only does this provide you with lots of new contacts to communicate with, but it also generates an instant lead with little effort required from you or your customer. If you're not out gathering leads from all your own customers, and you can't go in there and say, I want to show you something, Jim. Let me show you the 3,000 customers that I've got in my text message marketing list. And hopefully it's on Wednesday when you do that and you're able to show him how you can send out that 3,000 text message. But you know what? You can always show them how it works. You can always show them how it works. Yeah, that's a good point. Kenny says if they say they don't have time to market, then they need this. Because they can market, they go to the bathroom 2 or 3 times a day. You can market from the toilet with this. As long as you got a data connection, you can market. Okay? Most people's email and direct mailboxes are swamped with junk mail and spam. Customers will only opt in to SMS updates from companies they want to interact with. So you know you're delivering the message to the right person without getting lost or ignored. If you want to make your customers feel really special, it's easy to personalize each message and won't take any extra time. Okay? Not only is an SMS campaign affordable for budgets of all shapes and sizes, and you can start off as low as 500 texts a month, but you'll also see a healthy return on investment from SMS marketing. At just a few pence per messages, you can be really targeted with your campaigns without it breaking the bank. If boosting sales and improving communication with customers are on your list of resolutions this year, but you don't have a hefty budget and hours of spare time, SMS is a small yet powerful marketing tool not to be overlooked. Not to be overlooked. Make sense? Makes sense? It makes perfect sense. Because it does take just pennies. And it's extremely affordable. Yeah, makes sense, yes. Makes dollars even better. Now somebody asked, where do you view the text message marketing, okay? Right here, when you go to inside your platform, every app will show the text credits over here on the side of their app. Okay, this is at the top of the app when you pull the app up. Okay, you can also go in here to the marketing platform, and you can see your subscriber list, text keywords, and account settings. Okay, right inside the marketing platform. And then I actually pulled this right off of an app. Okay, that's in the platform, and I covered it up so you guys didn't go in here and text these people. Okay. But that's where it's at. This is on, matter of fact, I'll show you. Let me just show you if I still got this pulled up. Here's a demo account I've got, and it'll show you right here. This is the area. This is where the little thing is, and you can go up here and look how many credits they used. Okay, in the whole 9 yards. View details. And it'll take you right over here. Text available, text used, blah blah blah. Okay. They continue to add text. They add text. And that's what they do. They add text. We contact them and tell them to add text. No, you have to add. If you go over, you've got to go in and add. And if it's going over, we will let you know. Trust me, we will let you know. We're not going to shut you down. We want you making money. We will let you know. We're going to contact you. We're not going to contact your customers. And that brings up a very good point. When you go out and purchase this texting, do not use their credit card. Use your own credit card. Because what's going to happen is we're going to ding their credit card, and it's not going to go through, and we're going to shut their texting off. You want to use your credit card, and you want to charge them. Use PayPal or one of the companies that have monthly billing, auto, whatever you call it. Take the money out of their account. Okay? But you want to do it on a monthly basis. All right? You know what I truly believe? And we'll go to question and answers, but I want to kind of close with this. Would it be beneficial to have texting added to our digital business cards so we can market through it? Absolutely. Whatever you're using, add texting to it. Absolutely. Yeah, recurring. Thank you, Gary. Couldn't think of the word. Absolutely. Subscription billing, yep, same thing. Yep. How about for the client? Yeah, you want to put texting on everything you can. Oh, yeah, I was going to show you the ROI calculator. I mentioned it. I didn't show it. This is a great way to show them a return on their investment for texting. All right? Locations 1. Number of daily signups, you can put whatever you want to in there. Promotions a month, how many times are they going to send out? Okay. Percent offered or redeemed. Cost average transaction. And they got to tell you this. I mean, you guys are, well, the cost of average transaction is $25 when their cost of average transaction may be $15. Okay, so we'll say $17. Cost per text message, whatever it is. All right, calculate. and it gives them results. This is mobile friendly. I highly recommend that you put this on your app. And it shows them 1 month, text cost, sales volume increase, $390.40. 3 months, $1168.64. And this is information they're giving you. So guess what? If they're giving you information and you're putting it in a calculator, then the numbers don't lie. Okay? Month 12, annual sales volume increase, less texting cost, $20,248.32. All right? Make sense? And this is a deal closer. You're absolutely right. This is a deal closer. People want to know if you're going to make money. Yeah. Rudro, is there any way we can put that on there, increase this number right here? It goes only as high as 5 cents. I'm sure we can. I think we programmed this. Yeah, okay. We'll get with Mark on that. Because this, 5 cents is the stopping point. Okay. Questions and answers. I know we're a little bit over tonight, but we can do that. Okay. It's 9:09. We'll go about another 5 minutes or so. Any questions that I need to answer? How do you track text message marketing? They're going to have to ask. How did you find us today? You can see the number of texts being sent out. Okay? You can monitor that through the marketing platform. A great way for them to do it is use, okay, Ryan, we'll see you, brother. Thank you, man. A great way to do it is to send out a coupon or something. Text message a coupon and put the month, and they go 500 texts, and at the 15th of the month they've used all their texts. And so you upgrade them another 500 on the 15th of the month. So now it's going to run to the 15th of the next month. Or if they do 1,000 on the 15th of the month, that's going to carry over to the 15th of the next month. It's 30 days from the date of purchase. I hope that answered your question. So every 30 days, no matter what day you purchase that text messaging, you've got to renew it. Or if you upgrade in the middle of it, it's going to be 30 days from that day. Does that make sense there, Phil? Is there a way for us to track coupon redemption in the system automatically with a coupon program or loyalty plus program for demonstrating ROI later? No. You're not going to track coupon redemption. The only way you're going to track coupon redemption is if they have a system in place. And the only way to do that is if you put a UPC code or whatever system they're using to track that. And most businesses you go to are using a QuickBooks type system or something like that. They've got a system and they will read UPC codes. But you need to ask them, is it U8? You need to find out what kind of code they're using, and you can go online and just go to UPC generators. And there's a ton of them. Okay, instant UPC codes. And when you build the coupon for them, and definitely, okay, well, this is not free here. This is, you got to buy them. Let me find a free one. Free barcode generator. Here we go right here. Obviously, I've been there before because it's highlighted. Free barcode generator. Okay, barcode data. And then right here, see it says code 128, 39, full ass, 39 code bar, code 128 UCC, interleaving, UPCA 8. You've got to find out what their code reads. Okay? Yeah, you can use a QR code to track. You sure can. That's what Starbucks does. Okay, and you put the number in here. Oops. Sorry about that. You put the number in here. Hit generate barcode. And here's your barcode right here. Right click to save or copy. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to build a coupon real quick. I'm going to build one. I'm going to show you real quick. Okay, let's build one real quick. So I'm going to go File, I'm going to say New, and we'll make this sucker about 400 wide by, we'll just say 400 by 400. Okay, and I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put that little barcode, and I'm going to size that bad boy up. And I'm going to put it right here on the bottom, and I'm going to make this sucker right here. Let's see here. I'm going to make it there, and I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to say Carrie's Pizza. Now, they're going to have to take this barcode, whatever barcode they give you, okay, and they're going to put that in their system, and they're going to be able to scan this right off the phone. All right. Carrie's Pizza. All right, we're going to say 50% off. And that's going to match up with this code right here. And I'm going to say File, I'm going to say Save As, and we'll just put this right up here on the desktop. Carrie's Pizza. All right. I'm going to come into my app. And I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to go to Content. I'm going to go to Custom Content. And I'm going to go New Custom Content. This is going to be Carrie's Pizza's coupon. All right, and I'm going to come right here, and I'm going to upload me an image. I'm going to go to Browse. And where did I save that? On my desktop? Bad place to save it. Carrie's Pizza. And there it is, and I'm going to center her up. I'm going to say Add Now. Now I'm going to come up here to my little dilly. And there's Carrie's Pizza. Now, do you see? I don't know if you can see it over here in the left-hand corner. All right. There's a link. It says onetap.mobi/mag/pages 39,520. That's my link. Now I'm going to come in here. I'm going to say copy link location. I'm going to go to my marketing platform, send new message. Get 50% off. Carrie's Pizza. Click here. And I'm going to put that bad boy in there, and there's my link. That goes to the app. Okay. Now somebody said, how can I track that if they open that or not? All you got to do is take that link right there and put it in Google Analytics. And every time they hit that link, or you can do Google Analytics where it will track each individual link. There's many ways to set up Google Analytics. But if you want to show them very quickly, set up a quick Google Analytics for just this page. Okay? Now you're going to send this out. Now I've got some email subscribers here. I'm going to preview this, preview the message. There's the message. Now when they click on this, okay, copy. When they click on this in their phone, it's going to open up the coupon I just built. Carrie's Pizza. They show that to the business, whatever, and it doesn't have to be a pizza. It could be anything. They scan the UPC code, and it goes right in there, and it gives them their 50% off. Okay? Most businesses, not every business, most businesses have scanners. Okay? It's just part of business today. It comes with the systems they buy. But how long did it take me to build that UPC code and build that little cheap-looking thing there? Okay? I mean, not long at all. I've got a thing. Matter of fact, they don't even sell this anymore. I posted it like a year or 2 years ago. But man, I can build coupons in 2 seconds with this, and I do all the time. Okay? And I can pick whatever coupon I want. And then I can come in here and customize it, generate the QR code, create the coupon, and I'm done with it. I save it, and I post it in my app. Okay. Next question, and we're going to wrap it up. It's getting late. Anybody else? You know what's amazing? We've not lost one person in this training. Yeah, it's auto each month. If you want to cancel it, cancel it. I can't imagine why you would want to cancel it. But if you want to cancel your texting, cancel your texting. Thanks, Mike, because they're doing an awesome job. Mike said, watching the webinar is like watching the Cowboys play this year. Tom says, all right, thanks, Phil. Thanks. Listen, guys, I hadn't showed this slide in a long time. The hardest door to open is the car door. You know, and I know it is, guys. I've been in sales for so long. I mean, I've been in sales for so long, it'd make you want to throw up. I've been in sales for so long. And there's nothing easy about sales, and I know I come on here and I say, go out and do it, do it. I know it's hard. I know it's tough. You know, I got a fella on the phone tonight, man, looking for me some telemarketers just to save on some fuel. You know, I know it's tough getting out there and knocking doors, but I'm going to tell you right now, and listen to what I'm going to tell you, and this is what I close with. You can sit on your keister and hope that money comes in the door, or you can get off your keister and get out there and show this app and talk to people the same way I talk to you. You say, well, Gary, I can't talk to nobody like that. I said, you're rude sometimes. You know what? You know what I told a fellow the other day? I said, dude, what is a keister? Your butt, you know? Your keister is your butt. And I looked at him, and he said, you know what? He said, I don't need that. And I said, you know what? I'll come back next year, and you'll be out of business. He said, why do you say that? I said, because everybody around you's got it. I said, everybody around you's got it. I said, how many people walk in your store every day with a phone in their hand? He said, I didn't think of it that way. You see, sometimes the truth hurts, but the truth will get you a sale. I always walk out with a handshake and a smile, but it does not bother me or hurt my feelings to tell somebody, if you don't go mobile and stay up with today's technology, you're not going to stay in business. And some people get it and some people don't. And there's nothing, you know, there's nothing you can do. Kiss them, hug them, tell them you love them, but always go back and see them, because one day they will become a customer. I promise you that. One day they will become a customer. Kitty, I love you, dude. I mean, I feel like you're my brother. Anything else? And we're going to wrap it up. Guys, this is a long session tonight, but did everybody get something out of tonight? I hope. Don't tell me no, please. Absolutely. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Thank you so much, man. You know what makes me feel, you know why I come back every week? Because of you people right here. Because you appreciate honesty. You know, I could come in here and lie to you every week, but I'm not going to. If that's what you're looking for, go somewhere else. I'm not going to lie to you. Thank you, BK. Me and BK are going to buy Bugattis on the same day. We're going to order them. They're going to match, and we're going to race down Interstate 30 in Dallas, Texas. Y'all have a great night, man. That's right. Wednesday nights rock. You're absolutely right, buddy. All right, man. All right, guys. Hey, I have a blue one right here. There you go, man. Y'all have a great night. God bless, man. It is wonderful every single week to see everybody, man. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Thanks, Tom Hell. It's good to see you, buddy. Good night. Peace. And I will see you in the Facebook group. I'll post that picture in the Facebook group. Sure will. I'll post that